Today we are going to compare the 5 best places to retire in Denmark in 2022 where you can retire. Let's go to retireonmybudget.com and get started. We will go to the compare page, and like always we will add New York as the current city. I'll add 5 cities at a time. So whenever you add a city, make sure you select from the drop-down. Sometimes you might not see the full name, but you can see the first name and the country. Now that we have added 5 cities, we will start with the comparison. Comparing prices first. Based on the local salaries. I will move it around in the decreasing order of the salary. As you can see, it is in the order of decreasing salaries. This way we can see the difference in salaries, apartment rents and other items. Compare how the other activities and other items are affected by that. Copenhagen is where one can get the best salary, which is quite good, but the accommodation is a lot more expensive. And of course, New York is the most expensive. If you would consider an apartment outside of the city, that might be more affordable. Another thing about a city like Copenhagen is that it is a tourist-friendly city. Moving on to the market. Milk is very expensive. However, other items like bread are not as expensive. Food in general is more expensive in Denmark. Local cheese is expensive or comparable. Wine, domestic wine. Beer is a lot cheaper. Imported beer is cheaper. Cigarettes are less expensive. Chicken, fruits, vegetables. All this information helps you plan appropriately. Let's just compare the restaurants. Dining out is expensive in Denmark. If you were to have a meal outside, it would be equal to what you would spend in New York. McDonald's is more expensive. Domestic beer is more expensive. So cost-wise, it is more expensive in Denmark. Comparing utilities. Electricity is expensive. The internet is slightly cheaper. Let's compare the clothing cost. Clothing is a lot expensive. Most chain stores are expensive. Transportation. Public transport and monthly passes are cheaper. Gas is a lot expensive. Cars are almost 2 times more expensive than New York. Taxis are also expensive. Fitness clubs are less expensive. It is cheaper to book a tennis court. Childcare is extremely affordable. So that's a good thing because it seems like there's a lot of facilities for children that could be of help. And primary schools are cheaper. And it is a lot cheaper to purchase an apartment. So you might want to consider that, because if you want, you can purchase an apartment. Mortgage rates are even lower than the inflation. This is great. Now that we have an idea of cost of living, we can go ahead and compare the healthcare. Healthcare system index is higher in a lot of these cities, and the skills of the staff is higher. That is a good thing. Speed is higher. Equipments are better. In most cases, accuracy and completeness in filling out a report is better. So of course the healthcare is better in Denmark as compared to New York. So definitely a good thing. Moving on to the pollution comparison. So overall, by looking at it, pollution is less. But let's just compare closely. Pollution index is a lot lower. So that is a good thing. Air pollution is low. Drinking water pollution is low. So the cities are clean. Less noise and light pollution. Less water contamination. And higher satisfaction with green parks. The quality of air is higher. Quality of drinking water is higher. And cleanliness and tidiness is there. So overall, pollution is low. Let's compare traffic. The traffic index is a lot less. Again, a good thing. And the time index is less, and CO2 emission index is also less in a lot of these cities except Reggio. Let's just go ahead and compare the crime rate. Crime index is low. The level of crime is low. Increase in crime in past 3 years is less. Safety index is a lot higher. You can walk alone at night or during the day. So as far as I can see, crime rate is low. Traffic is low. Pollution is low. Healthcare is better. The only problem is that the prices are quite high. If money is not a problem, it is an ideal place to retire. For Denmark, my top 3 would be Copenhagen, followed by Esbjerg, followed by Odense. Let me know in the comments which one you liked more. If you liked the video, then hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. Feel free to try retireonmybudget.com and compare for yourself.